For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted a Corvette, but obviously I could never afford one, which is why you're seeing this project. So I decided to make a half-scale Corvette out of a Barbie Corvette. Day one of the Mini-Vette, it mostly began with cleaning up the car, just because it was really disgusting. You can't really see it on camera, but trust me, it was not that good of a car to begin with. Day two, this was coming down to cutting it up, mostly disassembling it, so taking off anything that had screws. Day three, this is where I really began cutting. It almost was cut in half at this point. Day 4, it was cut in half, and I was already mounting it to the body, seeing how it fit. Day 5, I had already begun mocking up the chassis with some wood. Day 6 of the Mini-Vette, this is where I started to build the metal frame, the metal mock-up frame, I should say. Day 7, I started bracing the frame some more, and I was still thinking of how I was going to do everything. Day 8, this is where I was creating the box, and this is where the braces were being set in place. Day 9, this is where I created the steering system, and this is where I got some things fitting. Now, we are at day 10, and here I want to mostly talk about what day 10 is mostly about. So day 10, I have painted this thing, I have cut this thing, I have done so much to this thing, but it is nowhere near complete. So to begin with, there are 5 stages to this thing. Stage 1 was the assembly and cutting, that was day 1 and day 2 and pretty much day 3. Then stage 2 was creating the frame. The frame still technically isn't done. The first phase of the frame was creating the wooden mock-up, and from there, the wooden mock-up was getting put into a metal mock-up, and once the metal mock-up is done, which it technically is done, after that, since it is done, it is going to be made into a tube chassis eventually, but I don't have the money for that right now, so that's going to have to wait. So, the unistrut on the car right now will not be on the final build, will not be there. Now, talking about the engine that I'm going to be putting in this is a CBR 600 F3 engine. It creates about 105 horsepower and will make this thing weigh about 200 something odd pounds. So this thing is going to launch. I have to make sure this thing is not only safe, but is capable of that power in the sense of it can place the power and just go. Not spin out. I don't want it to spin out and do stupid things and not be as interesting as a real supercar is, because those are supercar specs. So the video is over, and I want to thank everyone for the massive amount of support I have received with this. Yes, there have been some people that have hated on this, but whatever. It's not done, it's nowhere near complete, and there's a lot to come to this. But thank you for all the messages, the followers, the likes, the comments, just everything. Everyone's ideas have been helpful in some way. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next update, which will probably be in a week or so. Maybe this Sunday, I'm not sure. Maybe next Sunday, or I'll do a video talking about the engine more in depth. But till then, I will see you later.